Hi guys. Hi guys. This is gonna be first part of the fundamental algebra. Uh, let's start with some basic vocabulary and what they are mean. Constant, basically a number. You can go by any. In math, in general notation, we put k to cover any number you wish. Term, basically when you have any algebraic phrase along with it. Term basically goes by any element between two um, mathematical operation. For example, in this one, this is a term, this is a term, this could be a term. If I made up expression later on, for example, in this occasion, this expression contains or includes two terms. How do I know? Between two operations, between these two, I have one operation, so you can easily say there is two term over here. Variable, basically, we use any letter to cover up any unknown. You can go by any letter. These are the most common letters, but you can pick any one you wish. Now, degree of a term basic is cover power of a term could be anything. This will plays a crucial role when we go something which is crucially important for algebra, combining like terms. So like terms basically means what it means is you have the same variable, with the same power. You can do operation between. So basically, when you refer like term, it could be even this x and y cube, could be addition and subtraction or multiplication, addition and subtraction. You can go by any term as long as when you go by their power, if they cover the same thing with the same letter, you can do operation between, which we refer specifically addition and subtraction. What does coefficient means? Basically the constant you put in front of the letter, that is your coefficient. Basically, you say to yourself, or when you refer to the math phrase, you say that things or that unknown things multiply by this much or decrease by this much, like it is, 1/3. What does expression means? Basically, expression can be a single, one term, could at least two things, or any way you wish. Basically, combination of terms called expression. You can go by any. You can increase the letters or minus it. Anyway, you can extend this list. What does equation means? When the expression is cover up some unknown, called equation. This is too unknown. It's not easy to solve it's not good an example for the start with. But if you go by this, for example, this will call a later one-step equation. You can go by. How do we differentiate between equation and expression? Equation basically includes expression itself and a constant on the other side. Later on, we will define different type of equations, but for now, you just need to be known when it comes to equation, in at least one part has the algebraic expression, it's equals something. So that's all for today. Hi guys, today we are going to talk about combining like terms. Combining basically what it means is when you put think about you went to store, you purchased something and you put on your card. When the cashier passed all the items you have purchased, when she or he see the same item, he or she press the keyboard, that items that much time. Like if you get the 2 chips, 3 chips, whatever, same amount, they put, instead of scanning 4 times or 5 times, whichever the amount you got, they press times this. So now think about it. The way the cashier does is we gotta do the same thing, but now our barcode is going to be our variable with their degree. Why? Now in this place or in this occasion, degree will also play crucial role by the time when we check the letters are the same thing or not. So what I meant to say is, let's check this examples. 1 plus 3. Can I add in this two term? Yes, they are the same letter with the same power. So there's unknown 1 over here, you can imagine. 1 plus 3 is 4. How many amount of the, think about it, chips you got? 4. So can I change the power? No. I'm going to stick with just 4. Now, a plus 3b, is there anything common? No, nothing the same. So this phrase stay as it is unless you would like to change the order. So there is a bunch of terms over here. We can say 4 terms, but in math we would like to keep them in simplest form. Now let's combine this term. I have 1 plus 8. It is better to go to highest to least power. 1 plus 8 will give us 9 with the x power, 3 power of x. Now 5 minus 7 will give us 2 with the x power of 2. Now let's look at this long phrase. Is there anything common over here? Yes, these are 2 pairs are common. The third stands itself. So at the end of this expression, we gotta keep the 3 as it is because there's nothing to add or subtract with that. So 9 minus 7, this 2 has the same letter with the same power. So 9 minus 7 will give us 2x cubed y with the 8 power. Negative 1, negative 5 will give us negative 6. If you don't know how to do it, you gotta just not consider their sign first, and now think about it. 1 plus 5 is 6. Now you stick with the sign of these terms. So a square, or a with the second power, b to the third power. Now let's continue, and we bring down 3 as it is because there is nothing to add or subtract. Now over here, this 2 seems to be common because same letter with the same power. 83 minus 73 will give us 10 y cubed. Now this term, even though we have same letter, since their power is not the same, we can just drag and drop. So that's all for combining like terms. See you on next video. Hi guys, today we are going to talk about opposite operation chart. This is crucially important when it comes to solving equation, any type of equation. You gotta know this prerequisite knowledge about opposite operation chart. Rest of the algebra, it will be easier if you identify which one refer to which one as opposite operation. So basically, what is the opposite of addition? Will be subtraction. You can think about it. If you have something, if you have a regular table, if you put a book on a table, on the same table, if you reverse back this operation, what you did, if you would like to keep in the same form, you will take back the book you put on. Same thing, same analogy can goes there, or you can say there's a bag and there's some candy. If your sister or your brother take out some candy, if you would like to keep her the original amount, you will ask her or he to put it back. You will have the same amount, original amount of the candy in the bag. Multiplication. What is the opposite of multiplication? Is division. In an example, if you multiply a number or original number, let's say 3 times 5, which is equal 15, how can you get back to 3, which is division? When you divide 15 by 3 and 15 by 5, you will get 3 as the original number. Same thing over here. What is the opposite of division? Is multiplication. So if I have 6 divided by 2, I get 3, right? If I need to multiply, what is the opposite of this operation? Will be multiplication. Instead of division, you get to multiply and get what? 6. So the original number, the number was 6. You divide by 2, you get 3. If you go back to get the same number as 6 you start with, you multiply 3 by 2 and then you get the number. So let's give real example on this side, and then hopefully we will get through this portion. So opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. You can change the number as the way you wish. What is opposite of, for example, negative 7? It's positive 7. What is opposite of 3 times a number, which is division of a number? 3x or divided by 3, you get the same. Remember, you start with like x, any number. A number divided by 5, you start with a number. How can you get back to original this x? You can multiply this fact by 5. This can cancel out and you can get back the original number. So that's why when we call to opposite operation, we mean that how to get back the original number or original phrase we have at the beginning. Or we can have the one whole quantity we wonder. These, some part of this chart will help you to get through the one-step equation, which is going to cover in next video. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. See you next time.